Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of Unknown to World Known, Arsenal in the Premier League, Club 9. We're back today for two London derbies. The first one is the North London derby against Tottenham, and then we've also got Fulham, both league games. Let's have a look at how we're getting on. So, since you were last with us, we ended up beating Wolves 2-1, and then we beat West Brom 3-1 in the FA Cup third round. We then had a shock loss 2-1 to Leicester, who were bottom of the league at the time. We then beat West Brom 3-0 this time in the league, and then most recently we beat Blackburn 4-2 as well. We did also get knocked out of the Carabao Cup, unfortunately, to Manchester City. We lost 1-0. We had a couple of big chances to get back into it, but unfortunately didn't manage to do enough. We're back for Tottenham and Fulham in the Cup. We've drawn Cardiff in the fourth round. We should be comfortable there. League-wise, we are currently sat in fourth place. You can see here Manchester City 2 games in hand, which if they win both, they would be on 42 points. So we are solidified in fourth, but not as comfortable as it looks as of yet. However, we are also only 6 points behind Liverpool still, which if we'd beat Leicester, which we should have done, would only be 3 points. And you can imagine how frustrating that game was. But we've got to get into the game now against Tottenham. Big game, we can move up into third place if we get the job done against them. Let me know in the comments below what you think the score is going to be in this game. And please do subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Appreciate any support that we get here. Let's get into the game. So back now for the game against Tottenham. My man to watch is going to be Dan Howarth. I remember how creative he was when we were England manager. Of course, they have also got Kolev from Bayern Munich days. I don't think he's as much of a threat as he could be. He's a very hard-working player, but I don't think he's one of the guys who would be expecting to create or score, really. He's more of the guy who sits and breaks up the opposition's play. Although a poor throw in there goes straight to Tottenham. Frank collects it nice and easy. Plays it forward to Yilmaz and inside to Bauer. Back to Erling, and we've switched the play to the right-hand side very nicely. Yilmaz plays it through for Trubovic, who gets the shot off. But it is saved by Double R. I recognise that name as well. Have we had him previously in the save? Or have we just played Tottenham before? I'm not sure. Kolev plays the ball out to the wing, and it's inside, and it's bundled around a little bit here. Garcia. Kolev shoots from range and very neatly. Proves to be wrong for saying he wasn't the threat. We get it, Kolev. You're a threat. You're just not the biggest threat, okay? I'm sorry. But early on, there's not been many chances. Looks like we've just had a decent chance, but not enough to show up on a highlight. And we're approaching half-time in a very cagey North London derby from the looks of it, as we have only had 7 shots throughout the entire first half, and we've reached half-time without much happening. We've only really had like that one highlight. Let's time to keep it up, and maybe what we'll do as well is we're going to go slightly higher tempo just to see if that can help us create a chance a little bit. Catch them out just after half time. We're going to go into balance because I think getting a win here is quite important with what we're wanting to achieve this year. We're going to send Molinas on for Glam. And then... oh, everything's frozen. What's happened here? It's a throw in for Tottenham. Holmberg throws it into Bayram. Molinas doesn't get a block on the cross, but Williams heads over the bar. And we're going to make another change here. which is going to be, we're going to send Lucas on for Trubovic. The reason being, Trubovic not having the best of games at the moment, and Morris is out at the moment, so we haven't got him as the option. Although a very good block there from Bauer to prevent a cross coming in from Tottenham. And now Boysen's looking very tired. I think we're going to go ahead with that change. And then we're going to send Molinas up front, Lucas out to the wing, and see if that can create anything. Molinas with the free kick, but it's nowhere near anyone. And now Bayram is able to break away, partly because Lucas didn't bother to run with him. Bauer's got to defend this again and doesn't do quite as well. Funke heads, but it is over the bar. And we've got not got anything to worry about there. We can say that was well over the bar. Looks like it's going to be a 0-0 cagey North London derby, because not a lot has happened all game. I don't like this passing around at the back. It ends up being sent forward. Molinas has nicked it off the defender, and Molinas has very late on gone and put us 1-0 up, and we just might have stolen a win in the North London derby. What a result that'll be if we can hold on for these final few minutes. But it all comes from Chebatarev with a poor touch. Molinas just nicks in, runs one-on-one with the keeper, puts it away, and a very nice finish. They've now got a corner. Erling heads away. Woods has collected it, and we're breaking away again. We've got 3-on-1 here. They've got men coming back, but Woods, oh, he's bottled it. That was a brilliant chance to make it 2-0. And now we've got another free kick for Tottenham and a good header that Blell is able to hold on to. And he rolls it to Bauer, who then sends it out to Woods on the left. And Woods looking for the ball over the top on the left, but it's blocked by Holmberg. Velez is now on the ball, and he's brought down by Renan. That's going to be a red card to end the game. And I think that should be enough for us to see this game out, you would hope. We've now got another free kick as Kolev has brought down Lucas. It's going to be taken by Molinas, looking towards that far post. Goes in, and double RA easily claims that one. No one really under pressure. Long ball forward. Velez heads out to the right hand side to their manager. And with 30 seconds over, ref, come on, blow the whistle. Holmberg throws it into Williams. He goes inside to Bayram, who's going to have a run forward. And as he kicks the ball forward, it is full time. That is a massive win for us. Away to Tottenham. We've gone into our rival stadium, took a win. Their man's kicked us at the end and got a red card. Brilliant result for us. And the lineup for today's game, we've had a few changes. Minacho comes in at right back. Hurtado coming in at centre back. Yeber goes to left back, with Jadil moving to the holding midfield. And then the front three remain, the front five I should say, remain exactly the same. So it's mainly just changes at the back. Today we have already seen Tottenham drop points yesterday, They dropped points drawing with Chelsea. So a big chance for us today to actually establish ourselves above them. Obviously, as it stands, I think they're now back above us on goal difference, but a win here sends us 3 points clear, I believe. Well, yeah, if they're level on goal difference, a win sends us 3 points clear. Maths. Clam on the ball here, plays it inside to Yilmaz and the referee. Ball through for Trubovic, who puts it in the back of the net, but I thought that was well offside. I was waiting for like the little pan back to the referee, and he stood there with his arm up, and it's reviewed by VAR, but no. Apparently he was onside. Yeah, I think this guy, Badiane, plays him on side there. So a early 1-0 lead for us, which was a very nice ball from Yilmaz, very nice finish from Trubovic. And now hopefully we can be in position to control this game, really. As Fulham tried to find a way back into it, but well handled by Erling and Jadil. Yilmaz tries to find a ball through for Trubovic, but that was a very ambitious attempt. Erling back to Hurtado. Yilmaz and Jadil exchange the ball. Imaz plays it inside to Yilmaz, who goes through the middle of the defence, and Trubovic should be scoring that. I think he just couldn't get it under control in time. Hurtado clears the ball up towards Boysen, and a missed header there. Trubovic is one-on-one with the keeper again. Oh, and he's not scored again. Within about 30 seconds, Trubovic has just had two massive chances. The first one he didn't seem to get under control. The second one, he just didn't put past the keeper. There's not really an excuse for the second one. Very poor. And now we seem to be controlling the game very much. They've actually had more possession, which is quite surprising. But they've not done anything with it until the final moments of that first half. We're just going to tell them not to get complacent because we can't be having that. Boysen is demotivated as a result. We're going to just tell them to focus. That mostly seems to have gone down quite well, which is a rare change, I would say. I think Boysen we're going to bring off in a minute because he's not very interested in this game at the moment. Altus back to Rop, out to Leifson, and forward to Marinheyo, inside to Altus, who finds Gallagher on the left-hand side, out to Cornejo, back to Lloyd. And Fulham, to be fair, very patient in their build-up here. Rop, back to Lloyd, back to Badiane. And forward for Cornejo. He gets a cross in, and it's gone all the way through, and that, I'm not quite sure how that hasn't ended up in a goal, or at least a save from the keeper the way that went through. I think we're going to bring Yaber off for Perez, who's going to sit in the holding midfield. Jadil's going to go back to that left back spot, and Velas is going to come on for Manacho just because he's nervous. I don't like nervous players being on the pitch, especially at 1-0. Altus now on the ball, plays it back to Leifson. He goes long, and it's headed on, but Jadil easily deals with that with the space he's got. Yilmaz now back to Jadil. Inside to Perez, back to Jadil. And it's back to Perez, back to Jadil. Where's this one going to go? Oh, he's gone forward to Boysen. And back to Perez. Who goes back to Jadil? Back to Perez. Yilmaz now. Back to Perez. Who goes long for Glam. Oh, what a finish from Glam. That was unbelievable. We're going to bring Woods on for Boysen at that moment because that goal should be enough for us to see out the game. The ball from Perez here, brilliant. The finish from Glam, even better. What a strike. And with the game against Cardiff coming up soon, I think we'll be giving Emas a rest in that. Just he's looking a bit tired recently, so we'll give him a week off before our next league game. Yilmaz plays it back to Hurtado and forward to Perez. Emas now with a chance through for Trubovic, who's hit the post. That he should have a hat-trick. Like, no two ways about it. He should have a hat-trick today. You could argue he should have 4. He should definitely have a hat-trick. That is full time, however. I'm just wondering, is there a way for us to see some, like, and individual players XG, there is Trubovic. Only 0.8. I do not believe that for a second. The way two of those chances were. That ain't a 0.8 for me. But nevertheless, a win. That's the important thing. It leaves us 2 points behind Manchester United. 6 points off Liverpool still. We need them to drop points. We've got to play them. So hopefully that'll be a 3-point gap closed at least. But despite that, at the start of the season, I said I just wanted to try and get top 4. I think we're in a position to be in a title challenge. How long that lasts, I'm not sure. Let's go and have a look at where we're going to come back for the next episode. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to come back for the second leg of the Champions League first knockout round. We'll come back for Burnley and Club Brugge. And then hopefully at that point we'll still be in this title race, and hopefully we can find our way into the Champions League quarter-final and maybe run into the latter stages of that as well. And of course, hopefully we can push on in the FA Cup. I'd like to get at least one trophy this year. The FA Cup might be the most likely. So we aren't going to go weak for those games. We are going to try and make sure we win against Cardiff. We're not going to rotate too much. There will be rotation, but not to the point of playing half an under-23s team. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what trophies you think we're going to win this year. What should we prioritise, do you think? Do you think we should just prioritise the league and go all out for it? Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you are enjoying the series, and thank you very much for watching.